Peace, family. I hope you guys are happy and healthy and doing well. I'm tired. Today is day 9 after Hurricane Beryl. I still have power, so I brought my babies home. Amen. And I just came from the grocery store, and I only got enough for a few meals and 2 breakfasts. Not everyone has power in Houston still. I have a text group with my homeschooling friends, the other homeschooling parents, and one of our friends just got lights today. She just texted while we were at the store. It's about 5:30 right now. On Tuesday, Beryl was last Monday. So people are still getting power, and sometimes I've been seeing people get power and then they say it goes back out later, maybe because they're working on a different part of the line that's connected or something like that. So basically, I don't want to try to run and fill everything up right now. I'm being strategic. I'm still shopping what's on sale. Yeah, so that's what's up with me. I'm tired. We started cleaning up, emptying the freezer. I'll show you guys. I had to leave it open a little bit because a lot of stuff just kind of dripped to the bottom. So I'm throwing everything in there out because I don't know what chicken juice, meat juice got on the outside of what melted and what didn't, and re-solidified and all that. And there was a smell, and y'all know, your health is most important. So anyways, I kind of want to just keep this vlog going and updating you guys until everyone in Houston gets power, if you guys care like that. And I appreciate all of the responses from my last video, and I have so much more that I want to share with you guys. I'm definitely going to do a video on the generator before we take it back to my cousin's house, the one that he has and the ones that I've been looking at, and reasons why I wouldn't want the one he has, or I would, or why I want the one or ones that I'm looking at. But that's in another video. I'm still cleaning up, so just hold on, you guys. Just don't run out and buy a generator. That's the first thing. You do have to kind of plan it, because the one that my cousin has, when he built his house, he had them install the box for it to run his entire house. We don't have that, so we were going to use his just to run a few appliances, but I don't think we have to buy a $3,000 generator just to run a few appliances. If your house is not set up for that, you probably need an electrician first, and then you can use that type of generator, or you can connect it to the gas line in your house, in which case you would just be paying for the gas that's coming through your house. And I heard that was kind of high. I'll put a screenshot here, because I've just been reading through people's comments and experiences and really just trying to take in everything and make a plan for going forward. So anyway, let me get this food in the house. It's 102 degrees, so I'm going back in the house, and I love y'all. Peace. Family, what's up? I hope you guys are well. I'm coming to y'all from my bedroom because I'm tired, and I feel like that's one of the things that we don't mention is after a natural disaster. Like, you're catching up from being exhausted. You're mentally exhausted trying to figure out what to do, when your light's gonna come on, how you gonna save the food, what you gonna do for next time. And then I didn't get a good night's sleep the entire time the lights were off, whether I slept at my house or at mommy's house. And so I'm kind of just catching up while also trying to clean up. And right now I'm catching up on work. So I'm throwing a sip and shop, and I'm super excited about it. And this is new work for me, and I have a lot to do. I have to wait until everybody's lights are back on, and hopefully some of this stuff dies down and everybody gets comfortable, in order to really start promoting and expecting people to care, because they're going through things, and that's understandable. But I'm very excited because this is a new level for me. And I'm just trying to catch up on that work. I'm catching up on cleaning up in the house, and I'm attempting to catch up on sleep. Not in this video, but the next video. I'm going to show you guys all the different items that I'm looking at as far as like my hurricane or natural disaster preparation for next time. But I would just really want to urge you guys not to just run out and buy a generator right away, and really just think about long term, short term, all these different things. I'm taking notes and I'm writing them down. So that's also what I'm catching up on, is my hurricane preparedness. I'm actually excited about all the things that I learned. And I'm just checking in on everyone else in Houston. Like, I'm not fully comfortable with my lights. I'm not fully comfortable in my spirit until everyone's lights are back on. So I'm still just praying for my city and trying to share how I can. But this is a part of the vlog. This is a part of it. So take time with yourself. Afterwards, be kind to yourself and make sure that while you're still fresh in it, cleaning up from it, thinking about it, recovering from it, that you're giving yourself lots and lots of feedback. That way, next time will be better. So I'm excited. I'm actually going through a couple of different options of things that you can do for power, different devices that you can use to keep cool, because the temperature was the number one kind of hole in my preparedness. And that can go both ways. If this would have happened in the wintertime, then I would be thinking about how to stay warm instead of how to stay cool. So, you know, feedback is to help us grow. And as long as it's coming from a good place, I'm always open to it. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm giving myself grace right now. I'm trying to give myself rest right now and giving myself feedback right now. The only thing I can't rest from is cooking, because we have our kitchen back, and that is the cheapest way to feed a family of 5. So I'm definitely back to cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner, unless it is my daughter's day to cook. And I'm going to share a meal with you guys, the meal that we had for our first hurricane day. It was super easy. I made it in the Dutch oven the first time, and then I was able to warm it up on the stove when the oven didn't work, and I loved that. So anyways, guys, I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Peace. Yeah, look at this dude. He is sitting in a tree just having his lunch.
Sorry about that. I probably should have warned you.
Just tearing it up. I wonder will he even move if I open the door.
Listen, I know it might be too if you don't want to talk about it, but I do know what it's like. Anger, betrayal, all of it. 1 minute you're strong, and next you're looking at the bottom of an empty whiskey bottle while listening to Chris Stapleton's song Either Way.
Bray, you gonna stay there while I come outside? You gonna just eat out of my... Oh, yeah. Take it to go. Peace, family. So I'm gonna cook the meal that I cooked when I knew the storm was coming, and it was so easy. I used my Dutch oven, and I love my Dutch oven because you can cook in the oven, you can cook it on the stove, you can put it on an open fire. Like, you can just do all the things with the Dutch oven. So I made a really tasty like a herb chicken and potato soup. And all I used was rosemary from my garden, basil from my garden, and oregano from my garden. So let's pick some herbs. All right, we got some oregano down here up under the grapes, so we're gonna grab some of that. My basil over here has got a little gangster lean, so I'm gonna take some from this one and some from the bushy one in the back. This basil is the only thing over here right now, but it looks so happy. We're gonna get some. And now we're in the front, and I'm gonna get some of this amazing rosemary. Isn't it lovely? All right, we've got all the herbs we need. Peace, family. It is day 10 after the hurricane, and my lights are out again. not funny. It's not funny, but I just had a feeling like I never got comfortable because everyone in Houston hasn't even gotten their lights back yet. And I would just be honest with you guys, I like to use social media almost as market research. I go and read so many comments, even if I don't say anything. And I've been watching to see if everyone's lights are back on. But also I had people saying my lights came on, but then they went off again. I do recognize that my pole or my line is probably connected to some other people or lines that still don't have lights, so maybe they have to cut ours off. I don't know what the reason is, but that's the reason why I said I wasn't buying a bunch of food. I'm not filling up my refrigerator just yet. And when I do start, like I'm gonna have my meat man come bring us some meat, that's not going in the freezer in the fridge. It's probably going in the dehydrator or the canner. To be honest, I do want to bulk up that, and then I'm working really just on the temperature. So at least I got to warm up some food to eat. My kids are still asleep. My husband is meeting with my cousin, and it's so funny because we were supposed to take the generator back today, but it's raining, and those generators really shouldn't get very wet. It's like an engine, and so we still have it here. But also I wanted to, and that's going to be in this video, I wanted to look at the generator with you guys, tell you guys what I learned about it, why I would or would not get it, and just build a better understanding, because I feel like that's what we need to make informed decisions, not to waste money, not to follow what everybody else is doing, but to really feel secure in ourselves when things like this happen. So I'm not tripping. I'm kind of giggling because I just knew not to get comfortable. I hope the power is not out for very long. If it's only an hour or two, I think that'll be fine. My kids are still asleep, and I'm not going to wake them up. Like, it's definitely not going to get hot enough to wake them up unless it's out for at least like 24 hours. And then today is raining, so the house shouldn't heat up too much. And I guess since we're out here, I'll show you. I did plant some peppers yesterday because I knew they were that it was gonna rain this morning. So this is after I put my little turmeric, you know, my cut up turmeric and stuff. This is the best I could do for him. I'm gonna let him just have like a gangster lean, but I just didn't want it to break, so I kind of set this up. But now my soil is covered, and look at this. This is a Corbasi pepper that I planted from seed, and then I put another one right there. So I hope they grow well. I was already working today. The kids are asleep. I have a show coming up, a sipping shop, and so I'm gonna get as much work done as I can, and do what I can do. And I'll let you guys know when the lights come back on. Love y'all. Peace. Okay, family, it was only about 20 minutes actually. I came back inside and they were back on. So what I'm going to do is plug up all the laptops and phones and all that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and try to cook everything that I was planning on cooking today, just in case they go back out. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for now, and still working. Peace. Okay, family, so this is my Dutch oven. I absolutely love it. I got it on Amazon, and I've been using it ever since. Everyone in the family loves cooking with it. I think this is the 4-quart, but they do have different sizes, and I'm going to put an affiliate link below for you guys. This is my first time doing an affiliate link, but I do really love this product, so if you're looking for it, I'll help you find it. So I'm going to take some minced garlic and add it into the Dutch oven. And then we're going to add in some olive oil, just a little bit. I cleaned and chopped up our fresh garden herbs. So I'm going to slide those in there. Oops. So this is what it's looking like. I just stirred it up, make sure everything had a little oil on it. I'm going to put that in the oven for 10 minutes. Let it start kind of toasting, bringing those flavors out. That's what I'm talking about. It's ready. Now I'm going to put my chicken in. I've already cleaned and seasoned the chicken legs, so I'm just going to lay them all in here. While it's cooking, I'll kind of stir it around a little bit so they all have the herbs and stuff on them. Okay guys, so we're going to come into my little pantry to get a few things. My pantry is actually the coat closet. So I don't have a light in here. This is what I use for my light in here. And this is also one of the lights that we love using when we don't have power during a hurricane. It's super bright. Sorry, y'all can't see now, but it has 3 settings. And I just use it on the brightest one so I can see what I'm doing. I'm in here trying to get potatoes. And as you can see, some of my sweet potatoes under here are growing. So I need to use these. I think I'm going to can these. And I have some purple ones that I grew that are a little bit drier. And I'm going to use those for breakfast tomorrow to make sweet potato rolls. So for now, I'm just going to take these small potatoes so that we can add it to our meal. And I also need to come deeper in here and find some broth, which I should look up here first. I'll have to show y'all when I find it because I can't actually do all this with you guys in my hand. I'm gonna find a broth in here and potatoes, and then we'll go back to the kitchen. As you can see, this needs to be, first of all, replenished, second of all, organized, and third of all, I need a shelf. So yeah, that's what's up with that. Let's keep on cooking. I forgot to say, in case you were wondering, I bought all these potatoes on sale. They were on sale, so I bought them, and I've been using them. But as you can see, these ones are growing. You can see them better now because I moved some of the small ones. So some of them are a little wrinkly, but I think I can save and can some. And then I just left a little bit of these potatoes to use maybe with breakfast another day. And then I also still have some of my potatoes that I grew down here, and some of them are in the kitchen as well. Peace. And this is what we got to cook with. Also, as I look in my pantry, I am just looking at my areas of opportunity. For instance, I'm starting right now while I have power and don't know how long it's gonna be. I'm not gonna be comfortable until everyone in Houston has power. I'm just gonna act like it might go out. But I have all this ginger, y'all. And while the power was out, I was making tea, which was really good for our health. I was using stuff from the garden, but also stuff from the kitchen. But then I looked and I was like, if the power would have been out for a real long time, this would have gone bad. So I'm keeping my dehydrator running just all the time. When that ginger comes out of the dehydrator, some lemons are going in. I had bought these lemons on sale, and like I said, I've been using them for tea. I've been using them for cooking. But if the power would have been out for longer, these probably would have went bad. So I'd rather just dehydrate them and have them in a jar. And you can still use them for tea like that if you want to. Or you can juice them. I think you can can the juice. I'm not sure, but I will be slicing them and drying them in the dehydrator for tea. Same thing with, well, we were eating these fresh because I was thinking about like vitamin C and staying healthy. So we were eating our oranges fresh, and we were still eating apples fresh, but I can also juice and can the apple juice. I can can some apple sauce, or I can slice them up and make apple chips, which is probably what I would do because snacking is a big thing that you'll miss like during the crazy type situation. So that's just some of my thoughts. I'm checking my homesteadedness. I'm still looking around like, what can I save? What can I use? I'm not running out to the store and refilling everything right now. I am just taking lots of notes and doing my best. So let's check on the food. All right, now it's starting to make its own juices and stuff. I'm gonna move this chicken around, add potatoes and some broth. Here's my chicken broth. I actually canned this. I just canned this in May. We run through chicken broth really quickly. So we're just gonna pour this into our Dutch oven. Few things I love about this meal. I made it all in one container that was in my Dutch oven. All of the herbs came from my garden, and if I wanted to, I could can this entire meal and have it ready faster and easier if I lose power. I have canned potatoes in my pantry. I have canned broth in my pantry. And last year I canned a bunch of chicken. I need to do that again, but I can easily can some herb chicken. So I will open 3 quart jars, pour them, cook them on a hot plate, and my family will have a meal that is nutritious and filling. Another thing is you could stretch it if you want to, or if you run out of potatoes, you can put it over rice. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. All right, family, we at Mommy house, reclaiming our stuff. Ooh, I buy butter like this because we use it a lot in baking and stuff, and I didn't want it to go bad. And we also put a bag of frozen stuff in her freezer. Oh, I don't even know which bag it is. Oh, I think it's that bag up there. Ooh. Please excuse me. This is mine too, but I don't want to deal with it because those strawberries were melting and stuff. So I'm just going to take the safe bag. It's just like, here, I'll show you. Okay, it's kind of hard to show you, but just frozen veggie stuff. And some of the peppers that I wanted to can with. It's not a big bag. It's not a lot of stuff, but it's mine and it survived Beryl. Peace. Family, I promise I'm gonna end this video, but I just want y'all to see this mofo. I don't even know if y'all gonna be able to see him. I was digging out of here, look like, I don't know what this is, crust and stuff, and I keep digging. Dang, y'all can't even see him. It is somebody like eating out the middle of this corn. Oh, y'all can't see him really, but he in there, y'all, and I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I had to dig. I have like, really, 2 healthy corn. 2. And they need to pollinate each other, so 2 is probably not enough. I planted 6 in there, 6 in here, 6 in there. There's nothing in there right now. There's 2 in here that don't look healthy. Oh, I wish I could get a good angle on this dude. I'll see if I can scoop him out and show you what he looks like. But look, like, the ones that I have don't even look healthy. These look good. This one looks nice. That one looks nice. This is popcorn. I've never grown this variety before, so I don't know what the struggle is, but I'm sharing it with you guys, and I'm open to suggestions. Peace. There he is. I'm finna kill him, but I just want y'all to see. He was eating the whole middle of that corn.
Okay, family, so we're out and about, and I noticed these lights that were already back online and working perfectly fine yesterday are blinking today. So their power is probably still going in and out a little bit, just like mine is. We're still working on it in Houston.
Okay, family, let's look at this generator real quick before we take it back to my cousin's house. After this, I'm gonna do another video where I show you guys some of the different generators and power sources and resources that I'm thinking about for our hurricane preparedness going forward. But this is not a review. This is just what I learned, because I didn't have any experience with generators, and we actually didn't even get to the point of needing to use the generator because the lights came back on the day that we were trying to go get the cord. So this generator is around $3,000. I looked it up, and it's a dual, so you can use is that propane or gas. My cousin uses the gasoline. He kept it on hand. And they also have some that you can get connected to your gas line in your house. The thing about everyone saying go buy a generator and everyone should have a generator in their home is that this particular type of generator, your house has to be set up for you to be able to use this. So at my cousin's house, under his breaker, there is a whole nother box that he had installed when he built his house. So this takes way more pre-planning and money, I think, than people think when they're just like, go out and buy it, da 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 da. You have to learn about it, right? So because he had the cord that came with it that would connect to his house, we thought we didn't need that cord. We were borrowing it so that we could run a few appliances like the deep freezer and the refrigerator. So we get home, we don't have that cord. We realize you still need that cord whether or not you're going to connect it to your house or whether or not you're going to use it for appliances. So, long story short, I would not purchase this generator if your house is not set up to plug it in. You will be spending money on a generator that can power your entire house, but only have the ability to use it for a couple of different appliances. Another thing is, depending on how many people are in your house, this is really, really heavy. It's full of gas. Right now, it was full of gas when my cousin got it, and then it was like him, my husband, and the wives getting it on and off the truck. We're going to try a ramp system that should be easier to get it back on the truck. But if you're going to be handling and managing this thing by yourself, you can't manage this by yourself, is what I'm saying. I don't think you can. It won't be very easy to do. Another thing is, if you're using gas, those really long gas lines, you'll be in them. There's only so much gas you can save and have on hand before you're in the line at the store. So I was already thinking solar, or something that's solar and can also be charged up. And I'm still putting stuff together to kind of show you guys comparisons. I do think this is valuable. The person who lives in our neighborhood, there's a few people that live in our neighborhood, they never missed a beat. So it was cool. They were comfortable. But I think the longer people's lights are out, like if it was up to a month or something, I also wouldn't want this very loud machine letting everybody in the neighborhood know that I still have lights when they haven't had lights for 3 weeks. That's me personally. It takes gas. It kind of smells. It has to be away from your door. A lot of people get sick off of these or die because you cannot operate this, not even inside of your garage. It has to be away from the door, and you can't get it wet. It's like an engine. So these are all things to think about. Is this a valuable resource? Absolutely. Do you need to think about it? What type you want, what size you want, what's really essential in an emergency situation? Absolutely. So y'all drop your questions. I hope I covered enough. Like, I am not an expert at all. I just learned some stuff. And I'm grateful that I have family members who will make sure I stay alive and share their very expensive things with me. And also allow me to learn as I go. So you guys let me know, what is your experience with a generator? Do you have one that runs on propane, runs on gasoline? Do you have one connected to the gas line in your house? Let me know how you set up your hurricane preparedness. And in my next video, I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to make mine even better. Thanks for watching. Peace. And here's the puzzle that we worked on during the hurricane. Isn't she lovely? We are missing 10 pieces. We're looking for them around the house, but this was so much fun and some good mental stimulation while the power was out. All right, thanks for watching.